So, right here, I bought insulation tubing from Walmart, and I want to insulate the propane tank, the tube. I got to do this, but here, because I was using the propane, it's actually not frozen, but it's really cold. Before we came up to the campsite yesterday, it did freeze in early morning because it did snow early morning yesterday. So I was like, well, I'm gonna have to buy this. But they make them so freaking curvy. Why do they fucking do that crap? I hate it. They make it like impossible to freaking connect. Now I need like freaking duct tape, which I'm trying to think if I have it. I do have it, but it's just packed. I gotta find it. Oh yeah. But I don't know. Should I wrap a blanket around this? Should I bubble wrap it? I don't know. I think it's okay, but I know like in Armagosa, when we were in really cold temps, I never ever insulated the tank and it would always work. But again, up here is a lot more colder. So, because of the snow. But I think this will be just fine. It's just, they make them so damn, like, why did they make them so freaking curvy where you can't freaking do it? Hard to insulate. So, off-grid life. The beauty of off-grid life, the reality. So I like to show the reality because it's not always sunshine and rainbows. It's a lot of work, and it's always work. And you got to deal with frozen pipes. You got to deal with your sewage. You got to deal with everything else that comes along with off-grid life. Flat tires, charging up your battery, starting up your truck, all of it, you know. Finding places to camp, all of it. So but there is so much beauty to live in nature, and I do love the aspect of like being able to hit the highway when you want to change up your scenery and where you are. You're not so tied down. I do love that aspect of living off grid and having a nomadic life. That's like my favorite part, because there's a big part of me that is obsessed with, I don't want to say obsessed, it's a good, it's healthy obsession, but there's a big part of me that just loves to just get up and go. That's my gypsy soul, where I just like to get up and just pack everything up and go. That's why I love to have a home on wheels. It just feeds my soul. And then of course you have this amazing view. And just the quietness. And the ducks swimming is just magical. So let me go ahead and show you the end result. I try to do the best. It's super windy going from my propane tank into the trailer. I mean, I can't really get it all completely covered, but I think the most is covered. So this down here is what I'm talking about. It's so hard to it's open, but it's super windy, like that's how it just naturally hangs. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. I think that's the best I can do, pretty much. So I know that I haven't really been doing much vlogging and doing much filming. We were traveling and I took some time, a break from social media and filming. It's not easy to do it, especially as a single mom on the road traveling with a toddler. Even though and I don't have like the best I just have my phone and a tripod, a couple of tripods on my phone, that's it. Like, I don't have the best equipment, but I'll go ahead and give you guys a tour of where we are going to be staying for the next 2 weeks. So this is overlooking our front view, the beautiful creek that literally it flows from the lake. Very muddy, but there's the lake down there, and right over there is the snow-topped mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's just so pretty having the lake right off, having the snow-topped mountains right off the lake. It's just gorgeous. And there's the lake. So we are staying right there. There's my camper. It's our little home on wheels. I am completely off-grid out here, so I have propane for cooking and heating. You can see, got nothing hooked up to it. We are off-grid. We always live an off-grid life, even when we're at campgrounds. I don't pay for electricity or anything like that. I gotta show you this beautiful moon. Look at this full moon. Oop. Where'd you go? Oh, it's beautiful tonight. And then this is our view, the creek. Oh, it's just, and then there's so many ducks right here, which is just so beautiful and lovely. I just love listening to their sounds, their splashing and their quacks. They're just, it's so beautiful. They're small ducks, so they're not loud at all. It's just so peaceful and beautiful. And I just love like the marsh. Like, I love creeks and I love how marsh just flows. It's just gorgeous. But people do come out here to fish. There's fishing out here. So that's our table. And it's super muddy. So I'll show you guys. That's me and my daughter. But it is super muddy. But we got a fire grill and pit, but I just need to buy logs or charcoal. I didn't purchase it, so I don't have it on me. I used it all in Armagosa for the last winter of what I had. for the winter. And I don't have any more. But we're gonna have our breakfast right here, overlooking the creek. But it's just so lovely. I mean, it's magical out here. We got gorgeous, really cool big rocks, and it's just perfect. I will be going live. I'll probably go live tomorrow, and I'll do a morning live, and then I'll do a night live, and we'll get the fire pit going. I'm going to purchase a couple of logs, and we'll do fire pit lives out here. So I'll get that tomorrow. This is so beautiful. I do love it up here. And you know, the desert, no matter if you're up the mountain at higher elevation or you're down low in southern, northern to southern parts of the mountain, this whole state is gorgeous. It's covered in mountains and it's just gorgeous all around. But I am in love with northern Nevada. I really am. So stay tuned, guys.